2 years ago, the launch of ChatGPT was a breakthrough. Students and researchers increasingly use these AI tools for a variety of tasks. This works amazingly well for setting up a first version of an essay or for summarizing literature on topics that are new to you. In seconds, you create an impressive report or PowerPoint presentation. But how reliable is the information that the current tools present so eloquently? We investigated this by focusing on one technology field, color science. We asked 8 technical questions to ChatGPT, questions that are easily answered correctly when using a Google search, questions any color specialist will answer correctly. But how good are ChatGPT's answers? And what about other AI models, such as Microsoft Bing AI, Google Bard, Meta's LLaMA, or GPT-4? We first asked ChatGPT what wavelength of light is reflected by an orange paint. Here is its answer. The wavelength of light reflected by orange paint typically ranges from around 590 to 620 nanometers, which corresponds to the orange region of the visible spectrum. This is not correct. Orange paint reflects light for many more wavelengths than just those between 590 and 620 nanometers. Most orange paints reflect more between 620 and 700 nanometers than for the wavelengths mentioned by ChatGPT. The other AI models make similar errors. Question 2. Suppose you know really nothing about color mixing, and you ask ChatGPT, why can the painters create many colors by mixing, but why will no mixing give red, green, or violet? Surprisingly, ChatGPT answers, painters can create many colors by mixing because blah blah blah. However, red, green, and violet light are primary colors in the subtractive color model, meaning they cannot be created by mixing other colors of pigments, etc. This answer shows a lot of confusion by the AI model. Every kid knows that you can create green by mixing blue and yellow paints. And by mixing, for example, red, blue, and white paints, you certainly can get violet. ChatGPT is simply wrong. Question 3. What CLAB values correspond to purple? According to ChatGPT, in the CLAB color space, the A-axis represents the green-red dimension, and the B-axis represents the blue-yellow dimension. Purple typically falls into the negative A, green, and positive B, blue values, etc. It's a nice try, but the answer is not correct at all. A Google image search will quickly get you to an image like this. It appears on many websites. This image shows that purple colors definitely have an A value larger than 0, so ChatGPT fails completely. It similarly fails for the colors green and violet. Bing AI fails for yellow, blue, and violet. Google Bard fails for red, blue, violet, and purple. All these models are okay for some colors, but they fail completely for several other colors. Question 4. How does a reflectance curve depend on the spectrum of the light source? ChatGPT claims that a reflectance curve shows how the reflectivity of a surface varies across different wavelengths of light. It depends on both the properties of the surface material and the spectrum of the incident light, blah blah blah. Different light sources with varying spectra can thus produce different reflective curves for the same surface material. Also here, the answer is wrong. The reflectance curve is a property of an object, so it does not depend on the spectrum of the light source. Again, ChatGPT gives a wrong answer. For 4 other simple questions, you may try it yourself. You will be surprised how wrong ChatGPT can be. The other AI models are equally wrong. These errors can be understood by noting that these are large language models. They were trained to predict what string of words best suits the human taste. Being trained on huge amounts of texts, these LLMs seem to combine various ideas from different disciplines in a very intelligent way. This gives the impression that they are very smart. But the way these models are trained also implies that their output converges towards common thought patterns. This is not necessarily correct output. The internet is full of incorrect statements, caused by the circulation of misinformation. Color science is a good example. This is why the AI models give so many wrong answers when it comes to color. We conclude that you need to be very careful when using ChatGPT or similar AI tools in research. They're fun to use, and they sometimes come with surprising insights. They certainly can help with certain tasks, also with advanced tasks. But AI tools based on LLMs should not be your main source. A critical use of Google search and reliable websites such as Wikipedia or academic publications is crucial also in 2024. This may change in the future, since ChatGPT and similar AI tools will certainly improve rapidly in the coming months and years. But right now, always do the fact-checking and keep using your own intelligence.